YouTube, Batcave Comics, here with a quick haul. Well, I don't know if it'll be too quick. I'm on vacation this week, and pick up a stack of books. This is roughly about half. The other half is basically like brand new stuff and probably stuff you guys really aren't even interested in seeing since they've probably been shown a million times. So I'm just gonna show books that you guys are probably interested in seeing, plus possibly running out and picking up. I would say 90% of this is from the dollar bin also. I didn't find anything super spectacular in the dollar bin, but I did find some interesting pickups that you guys might want to go search for. So I'm going to start off with this Infinity Gauntlet, the trade paperback, which is not a dollar find, but my daughter picked this up for me, which I thought was awesome. I've always wanted to reread this story without doing the individual issues. So she got this for me last week, and I think I read the whole thing the first day, and it was just as good as it was then. So this is the first one I'm going to show. And then I did find Avengers number 12. Just a super nice cover. This book did have some heat. The heat's kind of gone away, but I did not find that in the dollar either. But still another book that I wanted in my collection. And this is another one that wasn't a dollar. It was kind of in a trade. But Jungle Action, Black Panther number 10. Really cool cover. And this is actually in super good shape. I wouldn't say a 9.8, but I would definitely say in the 8 range somewhere, 8 to 8.5. Alright, now I'm going to get into some dollar stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out the way. Start rolling with some dollar books. The first one is Batman 448, which is the first appearance of Lark. I also picked up Detective Comics 648, which is the first full appearance of the Spoiler. And then this book here, these kind of books I loved growing up. This is Doctor Strange Special Edition number 1. It's kind of like the Dark Phoenix Special Edition, but this one's kind of a Doctor Strange. And I haven't seen this in a while. I used to have it, but I actually don't know what happened to it. I saw this for $1, picked it up. It's in fairly good condition. There is a tape pull right there if you can see it, and a couple little issues on the spine, but other than that, it's a fairly solid book, especially for $1. Another $1 pickup, Fury of Firestorm, number 17, first Firehawk. Number 19, the first Goldenrod. And then this book here, I think you guys would be interested in. Well, actually, I'm gonna skip that one. I'll come back to that one. But I did pick up another copy of Deathstroke, the Terminator number 10, which is the first appearance of the new Vigilante and female Vigilante. So with all the female characters rising to the top in Marvel and DC, this might be a book you might want to pick up. And that's in a dollar bin all day. This is my second or third copy of this. I run into it all the time. I know I've passed copies of that up. And then one I thought that was just kind of funny, interesting, is the Ambush Bug number 1. Really doesn't go for much. It's just a couple $1 book. But, you know, for $1, I decided to grab it. I did find Batgirl number 5, first Gretel. I was kind of missing that, so I was happy to grab that. I did get Green Lantern number 28. This is the second full appearance of our Atrocitus. And then I found number 27, first appearance of the Alpha Lantern Corps. Alright, let me get these out the way. Those were all in pretty solid condition. Next book is Marvel Age 44. Back when these were coming out, I was trying to collect all the kind of superhero frame variant covers, and I had never seen this one. So I was happy to find it for $1. It did have a price sticker down there, which I took a hairdryer to it, but the sticker was so old and on there so well, I couldn't get all of it off. But still, I mean, it'll be good. It'll be a good placement now. Until I find a better copy anyway. I also grabbed Marvel Age number 19, an early appearance of the black costume. And then this one I thought was funny and interesting. Too Much Coffee Man Saves the Universe. Had to pick this up. The only thing I was disappointed about this book is this is actually a Dark Horse Comics reprint. I didn't know that. I've never seen this book before. I thought I'd take a shot. I still love the cover. I mean, that's awesome. Now I definitely want to hunt down the first copy or the original. I can't remember who produced that though, or who published that. If anybody knows, put it in the comment. I'll definitely look it up though. Alright, moving on. I picked up Ultimate Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and the Punisher. And the only special thing about this book is this cover. I mean, I saw it, I was like, man, that is killer. I mean, for $1, you know, for a sweet cover like that, I'm going to grab it every time. And then a book that's getting some heat now is, this is Machine Man number 2, which is the first appearance of Arno Stark, aka Iron Man 2020. I guess there's some news flying around. This book's starting to heat up. This is a $1 book all day long. On eBay right now, they're asking between $15 and $25. So I would hit some dollar bins and start yanking this out now. I know there was one place I went to, probably had 4 or 5 of these, and that was before the news broke. Now I have to go back and try to snatch them if they're still there. And then another book that possibly could, I don't know, go up in value or start drawing some interest, which is definitely a $1 find. This is Doctor Strange number 6, first appearance of Mephisto, which is the daughter of Mephisto. And I actually found 3 copies. 2 are here. The other copy I had filed away already. But it's actually a really cool cover too. And for a first appearance, I'll pick up a first appearance for $1 every time. I don't care if the character's hot, not, or never even been heard of. If it's a first appearance, I'm grabbing it. This one's definitely one that you might want to look into, especially with the new announcement of Marvel possibly heading to the underground. This book, a lot of the Midnight Suns books, a lot of that stuff I believe is going to start heating up. I think a bunch of YouTubers think that stuff's going to start heating up. So this book possibly could get hot also, especially like once again it's got a female character. I did grab Miles Morales, Spider-Man #5, the first appearance of Starling. That was $5 though. That was not in the dollar bin, unfortunately. All right. Let me see. Moving on. I did find Transformers #30, the first appearance of the Throttlebots. Dr. Frankenstein #1 from Burly Man Publications. Never seen this book before. Thought it was interesting. For $1, why not take a shot? I mean, you can never go wrong picking up a book for $1, that's for sure. Happy to finally find this. Guardians of the Galaxy #55. First full ripjack. Been searching for that book, but can't find it. I mean, I have found some fairly cheap, interesting first appearances this time around. ROM 66. Really nothing special about this. It does have an X-Men appearance, but the cover is just so cool. Flying around a planet, and then it has the all the other superhero characters kind of in the background, kind of like planets. I thought that was a super sharp cover, so I had to grab it. This is another cool, interesting find that a lot of you might not know of. But this is Satan 6 by Topps Comics. This is the first appearance of Jason Voorhees in a comic book. So, I mean, I actually just found out about this, and the first place I went and started digging through it, I found it. And I had never seen this book before. But if you guys are into the horror thing, this is a good one to search out and find. I'm sure you can find it in the dollar bin all day. We are definitely winding it down. I did find Superman 32, first Ulysses newsstand. Really good shape too. I grabbed The New Adventures of Hawkman #1 for $1. Another copy of Armageddon 2001 #1. First appearance of the Wave Rider for $1. And New Defenders 152, the last issue in that series. So definitely pick up the last issues. And then the last two books I'm going to show. And the reason why I saved these for last, one of them is definitely has heated up the past month or so. But before that, I'm going to show this one here. This is a dollar bin book, guys. A dollar bin. I'm specking on this. Aquaman #6. The reason why I'm specking on this is the first full origin of the Black Manta. Aquaman #6, right here. And this came out in what, 90 something? Let me see. 1992. Seeing the Black Manta was in the new Aquaman movie, or the Aquaman movie that just came out, and possibly in future Aquaman movies, or might even get his own movie. This definitely is a book that could be on the rise. But Aquaman #6, the 1992 series, first full appearance of the Black Manta. And then the last book I'm going to show, which, like I said, has seen some heat lately. Marvel Superheroes presents Doctor Doom. Marvel Superheroes presents #20. This is the first solo story of Doctor Doom, which I haven't seen too many of these that were in good condition, and this one here is actually in really nice condition. It does have a little staining up here, you know, from the age and how people store it sometimes. It's kind of hard to see with the camera. And it does have a few spine ticks on that. But other than that, I mean, look, the spine on the side is not like twisted. The corners are pretty sharp and square. Other than that, this is a solid copy. The guy wanted $40 for it. He said he'd work with me. I said, all right, work with me. What's your best deal? And he said 20. He cut it in half. And I said, I'll take it. So that's it, guys. That's my haul. I appreciate you stopping in, checking it out. Hopefully I added to your want list or gave you a few things to search out. And go sub somebody up. If you like this content, hit that sub button, hit that sub bell. Or sub bell. Hit that bell, notification bell. And I'll see you all next time. Batcave Comics, out.